Hi everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my vegan, gluten-free, one bowl chocolate chip cookie recipe. So this is the gluten-free flour blend that I'll be using, and this is like a brown rice flour blend, but there are plenty of gluten-free flour blends out there. I really liked this one, and the texture of this type of cookie is going to be crispy on the outside, but nice and chewy on the inside. Now you're going to prepare the flax egg first, because you want this to sit for a couple minutes or so to make it the gelatinous mixture that you're looking for to be an egg replacer. So combine 1 tablespoon of ground flax meal, make sure it's ground and not whole, and then with that combine 2.5 tablespoons of room temperature water. Allow that to sit for a few minutes while you prepare the rest of your ingredients. So in another bowl, combine 1 stick of vegan softened butter with 3/4 cup of organic brown sugar and 1/2 cup of organic cane sugar. Cream this mixture together, and then you want to add in your flax egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Mix together again using a hand mixer or stand mixer, and then you're ready to add in the dry ingredients. All you have to do is just add the dry ingredients right on top, which is why I love this recipe so much. So I added in 1.5 cups of your gluten-free flour mixture. Now, every gluten-free flour mixture is different, so it can alter the texture of the cookie dough. So you'll see later in this video that I had to add a little bit of something in order to make it less dry. In addition, you're going to add in 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. And then all you have to do is just mix this mixture together. And what I found was, as I was combining this, and this happens differently every single time I make this recipe, it was a little crumbly, as you can see, and it didn't come together to form a dough. So all you have to do is just add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of your favorite plant milk. Now I'm using almond milk unsweetened because I don't like to add any more sugar to my food, but you can use any plant-based milk you have. Combine that, and honestly, this came together perfectly. Now for the chocolate chips, and I'm using organic chocolate chips. You can use any type that are vegan, and I always make sure to just double check the ingredients because you never know. So I'm just adding them in here. I'm using about 4 ounces of semi-sweet vegan chocolate chips, and then I'm folding in the chocolate chips with a spatula. You can always just use a hand mixer for this part, but the chocolate chips always get stuck and the dough gets stuck at this point in my hand mixer, so it's just easier to fold the ingredients in. Cover the dough and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes or until you're ready to bake. And now we can scoop the cookies and get them on the baking sheet. I always line my baking sheets with parchment paper, and I use the Wilton mega pans because you can fit like 24 cookies onto a single pan. And so these spread a little bit, so I don't add as many cookies on here, but for like my regular sugar cookie recipe, I can fit 24 cookies on these. So I like to scoop the cookies with a cookie scoop, press slightly so that they create a flat shape cookie because I like my cookies flat. And then you can sprinkle on a little bit of salt if you want to for the tops. Bake at 350 degrees for 12 minutes, and they come out perfectly every time. They are so good and they go really fast, so make sure you sneak in one before anyone gets to them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next recipe video.